Hey everybody, welcome to our very first live Q&A. So hit us up first with some questions. But first of all, we will talk about kind of like who we are. For anybody who might be somewhat new to our channel, might not know who we are or why we're making videos or anything like that. I'm Kayla. This is my husband Noah.
What's up?
We've been vlogging for almost 2 years now. Not daily or nothing, but been posting on average at least one video every week. We just recently had our daughter, Cadence. Say hi. Cadence is 2 months old now, and we had her right here in our very own home. We did a home water birth, and it was a huge success. I was in labor for 40 hours. It was brutal. It was tough, but we did it, and it was amazing overall.
Totally worth it.
It was so worth it. So, now what?
Well, tell them what we did yesterday.
What did we do yesterday?
So yesterday we went to a couple shelters downtown, and we fed the homeless in our area. And that was the first time that we've done anything like that, I regrettably admit. But it was life-changing. Like, it truly changes your perspective on life. Like, these people, they have nothing, but yet you wouldn't know it because, I mean, they were so thankful. I mean, we threw a pizza party, and one guy we were trying to get to take an extra piece of pizza, and he said, "No, sir, you won't find any gluttony here." And it was truly inspiring. Like, yeah, so that was great. We gave back to our community. We did it as a family, so it was more than just Kayla and I. My uncles and aunts and my parents, we all went, and it was a great family exercise. Definitely something that's going to become tradition, at least for me and Kayla and Cadence. Definitely would like to continue to give back. So it was great.
So, I guess for now we'll just start off with answering some of our questions and our comments on some of our videos. So hit me up with a question that you see in the comments. It's our first live video. Don't really know what we're doing just yet.
Alright, so here's one. Isis Green asks, what app did you have for monitoring your cycles?
Okay, so I use the period tracker app. I've used it for a while, for as long as I remember. I've used the period tracker app. It's a free app that you can download, and I like it because, I don't know, it seems really accurate for me. Like, my period cycles have always been like around 30 days ish, maybe give or take, but it's hardly ever less than 30 days. It'd be like 30 days, 33 days, something like that. So it was pretty dead on. So I knew when I was going to ovulate, when to expect my period. And so I really liked that. And it will tell you when you're fertile, like when you should be having sex to try and conceive a baby, if that's what your goal is. And so, yeah, that's what I used. When we did conceive Cadence, I think I ovulated like 4 days later than what I thought I was going to. I think probably due to stress, because we were trying to have a baby and it was stressful for me. And so that's probably what caused for me to ovulate 4 days later. But I would not have known that if I hadn't been taking my OPKs. I did the clear blue digital with the smiley faces, and then I also did like a store brand with the two pink lines. I used the one with the pink dyes. So, and it took me quite a while the second time to get a positive. Like, I was so confused, like, what was going on. Like, all of that is on my YouTube channel. If you go watch our TTC journey video, all of that is in there. So yeah, once we did get a positive, I was so excited. But what I learned is that the clear blue digital ones are like the most effective. They're like the most sensitive because they test for your LH hormone and for your estrogen hormones. So you will get a blinking smiley face when you're getting your estrogen surge hormone. And then once you have a solid smiley face, that's when you're most fertile, when you have a solid smiley face, because then you're getting your LH hormone. That's when you do the deed. The deed. So, give me another question.
All right. So, Letitia Moses asks, how and when do I count DPO?
You start counting your DPO, I believe, right when you get your positive. And then I got my positive pregnancy test when I was 13. Whoa, that was weird. I got my positive pregnancy test when I was 13 DPO. And so I believe right when you get your positive is when you do the deed, and then you're done. Like once you get your positive, you have sex, and then you're done. Like after that, if you haven't had sex by then I think you've missed your chance. That's what I've always been told, and that's what I've learned. So, yeah. Next question. I saw a question that said something about if we're planning on having kids in the future.
Yes. So that was asked by Julisha Simone, and she says, any more babies in your future?
Yeah, we're definitely going to have more babies. When we were dating, I remember when we were dating like 16, 17, 18, I wanted 6 kids. I've wanted 6 kids, 4 to 6. And now after experiencing all of that, I don't know about 6 kids, but we'll definitely have more. How many? I don't really know, but I know that we're definitely going to have at least 1 or 2 more. And they will all be home births, like God willing, fingers crossed, they'll all be home births. Like I could not imagine giving birth in a hospital. After experiencing that with my very first birth, I feel like after going 40 hours of labor, I feel like I'm capable of like freaking doing anything. Like you feel on top of the world after doing a home birth. Like I don't know, your hormones are going crazy. Like you feel so powerful. Like it's the most amazing thing in the entire world.
We definitely, it was definitely a very positive experience. It was awesome how laid back it was. Kayla was really able to be able to get in that mindset and focus, and it definitely helped. So. She just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
But it definitely helps. So if you're considering a home birth, absolutely do it. As long as there's no medical complications, go for it because, it's worth it. Kayla had a couple times where she wanted to.
I wanted to give up.
She wanted to give up and go to the hospital, but that's what I was there for.
After probably after probably 30 hours, I was like, screw this, I'm ready to go to the hospital. I need an epidural. And then I realized that we would have to go in the car to get to the hospital. And I was contracting every few minutes. So I was like, nope, there's no way. Like, we're staying here. So we had the chiropractor come to us. And he was able to do an adjustment to kind of help everything open up a little bit more. And, we just did everything naturally. And it really, it was so amazing. I just don't know, what else to say about it other than it was amazing. So, I don't know. I'm just glad that we didn't have to rely on any medications at all. I just did it all on my own. Because that's what we were created to do, us women.
So, I'm looking up more questions right now, but I guess we can talk a little bit of background. I mean, if you guys have been following our journey, you probably already know how we met, how all of that came about. So we were in driver's training, 15 years old, and this was 7 years ago, just about.
Mm-hmm.
We met at driver's training. She barely noticed me in the in the course, but I didn't relent, and we ended up talking like a month later or something like that, and we just kind of hit it off from there. So that's kind of the very start. And then yeah, it's literally been 7 years. We've been married almost 3 years. It's been crazy. Time truly flies, and especially like after we've had cadence, like it just seems like the weeks are just they're like days now. They just fly by. But I was born in Battle Creek. I spent most of my childhood in Florida, and then we moved back when I was 10, and we've been back ever since. So I spent half of my life in Florida, the other half here, and yeah, that's pretty much my background.
I've always lived in Michigan. I've never left Michigan, like to live, but yeah, we got married in October of 2014, and so it's been almost 3 years, and yeah, it's really not that interesting of a story. But look at all these comments, you guys. Let me see if I can flip this around. Look at all of these comments on the videos. We read every single comment. So make sure you always leave a comment on our videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notifications so that you're notified when I do make a video. Are there any other questions?
There's some, but you kind of already answered them with the. Okay, so CC Spring says, do you do the deed on pick face and solid face, or every other day?
Yeah, so like when like on the clear blue digital, like I said, when it's blinking, then you know that your time is coming. And then when it's solid, that's definitely when you would want to have sex with your significant other if you are wanting to conceive a baby, which is kind of like what I've been, I don't know, it's kind of like what I've been talking about. Pretty much what my vlog channel is all about is basically like family things and natural remedies for certain things and just talking about like family planning. That's basically what I stand for lately. Go to my breastfeeding tips video and see if there's any questions there. I don't remember. Look at this cute little girl.
She's like, huh?
Probably 2 weeks. Hi. Oh. Can you smile? Say hi.
Say hi, guys.
Say hi. It's Cadence.
She's like, I don't want to be on the spot. Okay, so let's see. So someone asked us how much did we pay for our midwife, and did insurance cover anything? I'm looking into having a midwife who does home births and has a small birthing center of her own at her clinic, and I'm just looking for advice and any information. I think the pricing for a midwife would really depend on where your location is. We're here in Michigan, and the midwife that we went through, or that we chose, like, I don't know. I know her from a friend. Like, I know her from, like, a friend of a friend, and, like, she charged us $1,800, and that covers all of your prenatal care, all of the labor and delivery, all of your postpartum care, like 6 weeks after the labor and delivery. And so, like, everything is covered in just that $1,800, which really beats, like, a $25,000 hospital birth. And that's if everything goes okay. That's not even, that doesn't include if anything goes wrong. Right. And we have, I mean, we're still under, what's the age, 25, 26, that you're still covered, 26. That you're still covered on your parents' insurance. So we're still both under our parents' insurance, and we have really good insurance. And even 80/20, like, we would still be paying $5,000, $6,000, if not more. And
just an
Oh,
1800.
and we didn't do a home birth for the money issue.
Well, yeah, that was just
That
one of the
wasn't-
perks. That's just one
Right.
reason why we did it. And, like, I wanted to be able to have complete control of my birthing experience. And so, I don't know, I just feel like the pros just completely outweighed the cons. And I really wasn't that scared of anything going wrong, per se. I was mainly just really anxious, well, really nervous about the pain itself, which was excruciating. But like I said, it was temporarily. It's all over now, and we have an adorable little baby to enjoy now. I don't know. There's nothing I would change about it. Like, it was everything that I could have imagined it to be. So, all right, let's do one more question.
So no, to finish that up, insurance did not cover anything with the midwife.
We just paid cash out front.
Yep.
One more question. So this video isn't too long.
Okay, so Amanda Garcia asked, when should you start taking the pills? I'm assuming she's talking about...
Like birth control? Or...
No, this has to do with breastfeeding. So I'm assuming...
Oh, okay, so like all those herbs that I'm taking and stuff. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen my breastfeeding tips video, again, that's on my YouTube channel. I did a video all about breastfeeding tips. I'm definitely not some milk making maniac. Like I was struggling with my breast milk for a little bit. Like, I feel like I create just enough milk. I don't have an abundant supply. Like, I don't have the storage that I really want. But I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I don't need that big of a storage. It would be nice, but I pretty much make just enough to feed her. I will get anywhere between 1 ounce and anywhere from like 1 ounce to like 5 ounces, and that's with both breasts combined. So sometimes it sucks, but other times, like, she's fed at least she's fed. She's gaining weight, so that's good. But my breastfeeding tips video, some of the things that I do when I to really help my milk supply is like take fennel oil. I'll take a couple drops in the morning, a couple drops at night, and I'll take it in like some apple juice. Also, I'll put fennel oil on my boobs along with like a carrier oil, like coconut oil. Put some on my boobs, and I wake up, and then the very next morning I wake up and like my boobs are so full. Another thing I would take is like fenugreek. You can take blessed thistle. You can take alfalfa. All those things really help. Also, get yourself on like a pumping schedule. I know it's so hard to do, but you have to be disciplined and pump. In the beginning, in the very beginning, you have to pump as much as you possibly can, like at least every 2 or 3 hours, and especially after each feeding. Even when you're not getting that much milk, it's the stimulation that sends the hormones to your brain and tells your brain that you need more milk, and so it's just what you got to do. It's hard work. It's so natural for us to be able to do these things and be able to feed our kids, but it's something that has to be learned. It's natural, but you have to learn how to do it, just like walking and talking. So
and it takes pretty strong commitment to it as well. It's not something you can just pick up and drop, here or there.
It's hard work.
So if you make that choice, it's,
But it's what's best for them. It's healthy. It's natural. It's what we were made to do. So you just do it because you love your kids. But anyway, so this video is like almost 20 minutes long now. So thanks for watching our very, very first live Q&A. We will probably do more of these in the near future, I'm sure. I'll be uploading some more videos and more vlogs. So yeah, I guess we'll just see you in the next video.
Go follow her on Instagram.
Yes.
At
Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's all at Kayla.Benoit14. And we'll catch you guys later.
Follow.
Bye.